Morning, TikTok. Dustin from Dustin's Dynasty. I want to talk with you for a few moments about motivation and moving through the day. So, when I talk about motivation and moving through the day, sometimes it's hard for me as an autistic person to not only struggle with transitions and move, from place to place to place, but it's just hard to get started in general, especially if I know I don't have to be anywhere for a while. And I struggled with that yesterday for a bit, to get out of bed after going to bed late the night before. And I think it's just a struggle to get moving. And sometimes you have to look for inspiration or motivation or somebody mimicking it for you to actually get you moving and get you a reason why you need to get up or why you need to do something. And that kind of helped me, when I see people mimic or see people, know people that do stuff that kind of inspire me or make me move forward. But yesterday I just couldn't get there, and it was a struggle to get there. I really struggled with the sense of having to stay out of bed all day and stay motivated. And as such, when by the time I had gone somewhere with my family member, and then by the time I got to the store, and by the end of the walk through the store, I was starting to feel that feeling, not as intense as I did in 2020 during the pandemic, but I started to feel the feeling of pain in my legs and not being able to move as much as I normally would. Now, granted, I had been exercising throughout the week, so I was expected, but now I know that why I have to keep moving and keep my body in motion. As they say, a body in motion tends to stay in motion, and that very much well has to play a do with keeping a body in motion and why it's important to not be so kept in the bed and kept to yourself, because it just does so much when you're able to move all the time. And I'm seeing now that come into play as time goes on, the why and the how of something happening and why that has to happen. So it comes as a motivator to yesterday, that why I have to keep working, why I have to keep doing activity all the time, but keep engaged with something at least a few days a week, is because it if not, I could just get back into that pattern. And I think sometimes we have to realize, even 3 years later, why we need to be out and about, and why we need that activity in our life. I'm just hoping for the best and hoping that things continue down this path for a better progression. Thank you. Have a good day.